Someone's getting paid. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me again on this OA reaction series. Today, we are continuing off with our show about I would say our heavenly hosts, but apparently we're down to one angel, and that is the OA, the original angel. Maybe that's what it means. Maybe she has to bring the angel out of the people she meets, I guess? I don't know, that's just me thinking. Anyway, last week we came back to the show and there was a detective looking for an old lady's granddaughter. She's involved in some game, some app game, those app games that the children play these days. And it's like an augmented reality and you gotta look at your environment different. We had Zendaya. I don't know if that's gonna be her only appearance in the series, but if it was magnificent. We were blessed with the grace of Zendaya. And then also we followed the OA as she assumingly hop dimensions into this version of Prairie, which is Nina. She never drowned, she never went blind, and now she felt the gunshot, so she went to the hospital and she's all confused, so they admitted her, and in the hospital she found Homer and Hop. So Homer didn't recognize her and Hop did, which I don't know what that's about, and I hope that we find that out soon. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's what happened, and I'm excited to find out what happens next. So if you like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, the OA series finale is already over there for my Soul Sister tier patrons and above, as well as some patron exclusive series, movies, and polls. So if that interests you, please go check that out. If not, they'll be up here eventually. And as you can tell, I've been reacting for a little while already, and I'm a little loopy, because you know what I do. And if you guys really want to do me a solid, please share this reaction to all your fan groups and Reddits and Twitters and all that kind of stuff. The more people that watch, the more I can do reactions just like this. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this week's episode of The OA. Again, it's Season 2, Episode 2, Treasure Island. Let's do it. Oh, that's Homer, okay. I don't think I could do one, to be completely honest. No, in fact, I know I couldn't do one. I couldn't even do one when I was in the army. The rare but fascinating syndrome. Are they playing the game? That would be awesome to live in San Francisco. There's a timeline where I did move to San Francisco. I almost went to the Academy of Art University for film, but the VA didn't want to pay for it, so I didn't go. Campus was great. Went to go see Wicked. Can't wait for the Wicked movie with Ariana Grande.
Jacket wasn't necessary.
Why does she pull off a straitjacket? You know? She just kind of looks like one of those girls like with oversized hoodies.
We traveled into another dimension.
I have the same birth date, same birth name, same father.
Yes, Dr. Percy has the same birthday too. But I'm not called Hap here. He didn't work in New York. He never heard the whoosh. He went into psychology of all things.
So this is like multiverse theory, like every choice diverges, creates a new reality. It's slightly different. That's what it kind of sounds like.
Near-death experiences are glimpses into other lives.
A garden of working paths.
It seems...
Oh, I thought he was giving her a drink, and I was like, she's in a straitjacket.
Or mind, consciousness, whatever. It can jump into another dimension, leaving the body behind.
Describe your jump to me. Tell me everything that happened.
I got everybody out of the cells.
Sodium pentothal. The heart stops at 13 to 15. Either we do the movements or we die here in this field. It's up to you.
He's like, see ya. Is that Homer? They're like, oh, thank God.
We'll get him on the other side. They're all angels. They all jumped. He has a really fake beard. Oh, they all remember.
You okay?
What the fuck are you doing?
Okay?
Why doesn't Homer remember?
Like you always said.
Stop believing in near-death experiences, as he almost had a near-death experience, didn't he? Why didn't Homer remember, though? That's what I don't understand still. Everyone else looked like they did.
Homer Roberts in this dimension. Doors, Dr. Percy.
My Homer.
That Homer is dead in a field in North Dakota.
No.
We have so much to figure out.
He's excited, but she's just thinking about the man that she loved.
And I could have jumped into a dimension where I was brain damaged or dead. You knew exactly where you wanted to go, and you got here. Tell me how you did it. Okay.
She ain't gonna tell you shit, dude, unless you drug her up again.
I'm gonna wake Homer up and break us both out of this prison.
Maybe one day we'll find a dimension where you can see me with new eyes.
How? She's in a straitjacket, dude.
Just watch your head.
Oh.
Meals.
Stop! Let her go!
Remember what he just told you.
You forgot. You'll remember.
Y'all planning on a long night?
Are you a reporter? We signed an NDA.
I'm a detective looking for a missing girl. She copied the Curie logo into her notes. It's not a sleep study, it's a dream study. There's something about you that makes you a particular kind of dreamer.
But I'm not the only one.
They wake us up after our REM cycle and record us reciting the dreams. There's a woman in a wheelchair. She's looking for something.
Is this gonna be Katoon in human form or something, maybe?
She disappeared. I think Dr. Rhodes saw something she wasn't supposed to see.
God damn, they just keep, like, upping the mystery every episode. I know this is only the second episode, but they did the same thing last season. It's like giving a little bit, just to keep you a little more interested.
I got a missing kid who was squatting in that house. Now his second jumps out the window. No one's fucking interested.
Someone's getting paid.
Checked the last 4 weeks and saw nobody.
Probably another
Slower.
way in and out.
Pierre, it's been a difficult day.
I can't take the name Pierre seriously,
Actually,
sorry.
not well.
My old dog, she, when she was a puppy, she had, like, this one hair that, like, she would pee straight down, so we called it was her pee hair. So we called it Pierre. She was a good pup.
I need her back.
Are you sure that's best? Who's
So
to
he's
lead her
working for
recovery?
pee hair, and
I'm sending you a new subject.
Yes. Homer, speak.
Made a mistake this morning.
oh, that was such a dumb joke.
I don't like isolation as punishment,
Why don't you take over her treatment? Nina thinks I'm some kind of irredeemable monster.
and I am her soulmate.
But you don't want an emotional connection to your therapist, though, you know? Isn't that, like, what they try to avoid?
I need some crackers. Your houseboat is already making me nauseous.
Tell me you found something.
She was MI5.
What did the prostitute say to the sailor? You didn't get this from me.
Does Hap watch these sessions?
Hap,
What he called himself, what we called him. Hap told me how he got you all here.
we were in a field, forced us to do the movements.
You're just repeating the story the others told you.
What Scott and Renata told me.
Doesn't it seem strange to you that they both remember the same thing?
I find it stranger that your version of arrival to this dimension is unique from theirs.
Her version of her other self wasn't in the hospital, though.
Rachel can't speak.
So she got her
She
voice
can't
taken
speak.
away.
Brain damage from a car accident.
She'll get it back, though.
She
Obviously.
used to sing for us. Do you remember this?
You mean jumping jacks?
Yeah.
I played football.
You had your NDE on a football field. How could I know that if I don't know you?
Did this one have an NDE?
I had an NDE.
Not this version.
I've never had one of those.
Are they willing hosts?
I want you to remember that we spent 7 years under the ground. That our clothes were like dish rags. And the only thing we could touch was glass. You never once looked at me like I was crazy.
A little bit at the beginning, I think.
That's you up there. You said in your NDE that there were pipes everywhere.
That's me.
Yes.
It's probably some, like, janitor, some workman.
Nothing up here, see?
You described that exact moment to me. We just didn't know that the hand was your own.
We did see that.
We deliver to her all the time. As soon as Emma gets back, I'll have her run it out there to her.
Now I gotta buy a book. That's smart, though. He's just waiting for the delivery driver, and he's gonna follow him to her house. Stop crying, please. Phyllis.
My name is Homer.
So that last timeline, was that her first life? Is that what makes her the original, and now this is her second life that she's going to, if that makes sense? Like, she's the original version of Nina. Damn, she's good. I can kind of draw, like, Dragon Ball characters, but other than that, it's stick figures. Jesus. It's like photorealism in, like, 20 seconds. Oh, it was the kid. Okay. Kids and Phyllis. Did they exist in this? Obviously, they have to exist in this universe, but they're in Michigan.
Let's release Nina into the general population.
I would laugh if she, like, force feeds that Dr. Homer, like, a sea urchin or something, like, eat it! Eat it!
Renata?
How do you know my name?
Hap kidnapped you.
I remember that story too, but it is a lie.
So if you don't acknowledge your new existence, do you forget? He remembers her. No touching!
You're so
clean.
I'm sorry.
How is her hair so nice? How are their hair so nice? Yeah.
Dr. Roberts has her convinced everything's a crazy part of her brain talking.
We're gonna get out of here. All of us.
Like, that is a very specific haircut that she has to maintain, you know what I'm saying?
I told them everything.
So she lives at Hap's old cabin. Are those 5 gonna be in the cages down there? BBA and the boys?
Hello?
Probably in the basement.
My name's Karim Washington. I'm looking into the disappearance of a teenage girl. Look, I got one kid missing and another brain dead.
Birds?
I cannot help you.
Is that Katoon? It's really hard to, because she had like the robe and the makeup and stuff, so I can't tell if it's the same lady or not.
It was undercover in Muslim communities. You know what I found in those young men, Dr. Rhodes? They do almost anything to be liked by me. When it came time for them to learn to build a bomb, they did it, and we arrested them. Not one of them knew anything about guns or bombs before they met me.
That shit happened. That shit fucking happened too. That one kid who was like a straight A kid, and then the FBI got him to like build a bomb and just ruined his whole fucking life.
There are many chances to atone. I'm offering you one.
Just get shot in the head.
I still don't understand. How the hell did you walk into ours?
Are they drawn to each other like a magnet or something?
Look at that tank. Lumber said that he ate a sea anemone from a 5-sided tank.
And that tank is exactly like what they were in, kind of, wasn't it?
He's watching us behind the glass.
I would be listening in that room. I mean, they're kind of conspiring, and it kind of looks very suspicious.
Trying to wake up Homer. You've seen what he's working on. Could you try?
She's the one that had the
No way she can.
brain damage, right? Get her one of those big
Not
pencils.
with words or letters or symbols.
But she can maintain her hairstyle immaculately.
What's a way to talk without words?
My mind to your mind.
In the 1920s, patients were dreaming the same dream. Men in black shirts, paired snakes, a decade before the Nazis.
They had nightmares about a war, and then there was a war. There's always a war.
That's humanity.
And that's how he came up with this game? Through dreams?
If something from the waking world enters a dream, it's natural. If something from a dream enters the waking world, well, that is unnatural. I certainly can't get that.
So she crashed it on purpose so he would get in the water and destroy anything that might be recording.
A house?
Yes. A house.
And a hotel. Park Place.
People.
Rainbow. Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Children.
Teenagers.
Colonialism.
Michigan.
It's a map.
It's a map of the dimensions?
Hap's building an interdimensional map.
Damn, how do you map the multiverse, you know? Oh, he's not gonna like seeing her in Gen Pop.
Look, Rachel's figured out how to communicate. Garden.
It's like they're going too fast, too quickly.
Stop it now!
A house. Children. The map.
I want this group broken up. No contact between them.
Where's the sleeping pill, dude?
Why is he so afraid of us if we're just patients, huh? None of us will move with you or for you ever again.
Some nasty looking mucky water. I thought it was supposed to float. Isn't that what those things are?
Each dreamer undergoes 4 extended REM sessions per shift. Over a few months, definite patterns emerge.
Crawling down a long tunnel.
A new pattern began to show it. The same 3 images, a tunnel, double-sided staircase, and a rose stained glass window. There is only one builder in the whole world.
Not Bill.
So that's the house that they're all playing the game in? And that's why they're all sitting in the house trying to figure it out, maybe?
I don't know what that house does. The game was designed to lure them to it.
So all the elites go to this house, and then from whoever can pass the house goes to the dream? No, because no people were at the house from the dream study.
You have not really been inside that house.
Is the house like between dimensions, maybe?
The house, it's not Ruskin's.
Her...
It belongs to a woman named Nina Azarova.
It's Nina's house? Her dad owned it?
Can I ask you to just walk away?
Not now. He just saw who he needs to find again.
Can you find out where she lives?
He's been committed.
All right, thank you, Mo.
So the 2 stories are finally starting to go into one.
It's been 60 hours since the subject was in the house. I can hear them.
That was the jumper, right? So they, like, yeah, the game lures them to the house. They get to a certain level. They go crazy, and then they admit them to there. That's... Is he drowning them still?
There's a seed inside every brain. The house awakens it.
What the fuck is that? Is that a...
You can't handle what's behind that door. There comes a time
You're
when
gonna
we
need to
have
hurry
go
up a
further
little
than
bit
what's
quicker than that.
us.
Why did it not lock? What is it? Come the fuck on, show us.
What you saw in there is one of the greatest scientific achievements.
Rachel.
Come on, drag her in OA's room. She can fix her on up. So is she gonna get her mind back now that she died? She's gonna go talk to Katoon? That is a long, slow shot right there. And she has to keep her eyes perfectly still. Yep. So this is her near-death experience, even though she got her neck straight snapped. Or is this her neural pathways dying? Are we back in Michigan? Doors open. God, this is a really long and well-done one-shot.
My name's not Michelle, it's Buck.
Welcome back, Buck. Don't dead name him, fucking turf bitch. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're gonna bring back the old cast. That's cool. All right, everybody, that was the OA Season 2, Episode 2, Treasure Island. And this one, we get the OA at the, I guess it's like a asylum or the mental hospital, and one of them is convinced that the one from Cuba, the one that could play guitar really well, she's convinced that that was all like a fantasy. However, the long-haired dude and the singer who can't sing anymore, they both remembered. And we also found out that Homer died in the last one, so when he ran off, he turned back. I thought he was just going to walk back and do it with them, and I thought he actually did. But he said that he died in the field in Michigan, so apparently he just didn't do the dance with them. So I guess that's why Homer doesn't remember, is because his angelic spirit's not passed on. But that wouldn't make... I don't know. Maybe he's just like really trapped inside that dude's memory or something. I'm not sure. Or maybe that guy just has a lot to live for and he doesn't want to exchange his consciousness with this other entity that, you know, maybe you have to agree to be possessed, I guess it would be the best way to say this, because he even did say like, well, what happens to the other Nina? Where's Nina at right now? And, you know, right now it's not Nina, it's the OA. So that's a very interesting question. And then right there at the end, the one that can't talk, she went into the room and saw something. So it was something that was like alive, like maybe it was like a grown version of whatever that plant was that was growing out of that dude's ear. That's what I'm assuming. So it's going to be like, you know, Audrey 2 or Aubrey 2, whatever that that thing was called from Little Shop. And then he, you know, she stabbed him, but he snapped her neck. But is she dead? Is she going to come back alive? Is he going to like bring those three together? Those two together? Well, maybe the third will snap out of it, because I mean, now that she said look who he really is, and the next thing you know he killed one of them, that might snap something into Homer to like, oh shit, what's going on? I'm not sure. I don't know if he's gonna bring him into the room and they're gonna have to do the movements and try to heal her or revive her. It's gonna, I don't know, it just keeps building and building. I love it. So anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode, and especially that weird ear plant thing? You know, you gotta let me know in the comment box down below. And if you like my reactions and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, right now, the Season 2 finale of The Misfits is available for the patrons over there, as well as patron-exclusive series, movies, and polls. So if that interests you, please go check that out. If not, it'll be up here eventually. And if you guys really want to help me out, please share these reactions to all your fan groups and Twitters and all that kind of fun stuff. The more people that watch, the more I can do reactions just like this. Anyway, guys, thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, wear that mask, don't be an ass, and I will see you all next week for some more The OA. Take it easy, guys.
I need some crackers.